What's up, everybody? It's your boy Steve from the Watch Corner, and this morning we're doing the Timex Mercury 1975 My Birth Year watch from my good friend Shane Paradise over on IG, East Coast Watch Connection. I'm super excited to finally have a birth year watch. So let's go ahead and get this camera flipped around and start this review early morning. Okay, everyone, told you it was early morning. 5:37 a.m. We are rocking the Swiss watch company MK2 diver, the beautiful blue, kind of slate gray watch. It is amazing. It's got the diver extension. Review will be coming in April. I love this watch. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do this, and we're going to do some live dimensions. It's President's Day weekend, and I wanted to, the 20th, Sunday the 20th, President's Day weekend, got a long weekend. So take a good look at this here. It is definitely a beauty. I love the way the dial aged. It's kind of like a copperish bronze dial. So we're going to do some measurements first on this. And I do want to explain some things about this. This does have no jewels. It has a V-conic bearing system, okay? You can look up old commercials on the V-conic bearing system commercials for Timexes back in the 1960s. Shane actually sent me a commercial. It was super dope. So let's do some measurements. For the case diameter, we're coming in at a 31 millimeters. Case back to crystal. Wow, 9 millimeters. Then we'll do the crown. The lug is 34.2. And lug width is 17 millimeters. Now, the cool thing is you can see he got this vintage bracelet, two-toned with the center gold plated links on it, but it's actually, if you look at it, a pulsar bracelet, which is super dope because that's vintage as well. This is a sought after bracelet. Shane has a whole box full of all kinds of bracelets and parts, and he's really into vintage like me, and he tinkers around with them. So this bracelet matches perfect, and you can see how the stick indices are basically have a purple hue to them, and same with the hands. I love that. It's amazing. This is, believe it or not, like I said, this is 1975. I was born May 21st, 1975. I'm thrilled to have this watch. It's in perfect condition. I love the lugs. I don't have any plans of taking it off this bracelet at all. There is no jewels in this. It's 0 jewels because of the V-conic bearing system. Now, the reason why they use jewels are they're hard and they don't wear out as easy with service intervals or having them oiled. So they're very tough. So that's why you use the jewels, but this has the V-conic bearing system in it. And the crazy thing is this has a 50-hour power reserve. This is manual wind, so it has a big mainspring. 50-hour power reserve is amazing. I timed it on the power reserve because I wore it without winding it. That's pretty insane because most of my vintage watches usually have about a 38-hour or so power reserve, so I think that's pretty good. This thing is amazing. Trying to get in focus. I was wiping it all. There we go. It is amazing. There is a little tiny scratch in the crystal below the Timex, but that builds character to the watch. You can see it on camera, but you can't see it really when you're wearing it. On these vintage pieces that they have a little scratch here or there, as long as it's not all mangled up, I don't mind it. It tells a story, you know. And it's beautiful. Shane actually serviced this. And I'm proud of him. Without a timograph or the manual wind, he got it down to less than 1 minute fast a day. So he got it under a minute, which is cool. And you do have the date. Super, super awesome. I love this watch. It's, not super, super thick, even with that domed acrylic crystal. It wears really nice on my 6 3/4 inch wrist, and this bracelet is just amazing with it. This isn't really a review, it's just an overview. But I'm happy to have a birth year watch in my collection. I didn't care what brand it was. I just think it's super, super cool to have at least one in your collection. And this is very special because he's like a little brother to me. I love him. He's an awesome guy. We bond over watches, and especially vintage watches. And it's awesome to see somebody younger like him in his, late 20s that has a love for vintage like me. And this piece is super special. I think of him every time I wear it. It'll never depart. And it's just amazing. It really is. So, I mean, that's all I have basically for this. Now, I do want to ask everybody, please. 79% of people watching my videos are not subscribed. I'd ask you to please hit the thumbs up, hit the bell notification so you know when I'm uploading, and please subscribe. It's discouraging that so little people viewing my content are subscribed, and I appreciate the subscribe. Plus, I have a 500 subscriber video coming up. We're at 435 right now, so I'd really appreciate it as of February the 20th. There'll be 3 watches given away with matching bracelets. I'd appreciate it so much if you would subscribe to my channel. I'm definitely different than any other channel. I'm unique. You can see I'm drinking my coffee. I'm a Mandalorian Go Groove mug, but I'd appreciate it so much. My channel is unique. I don't copy off of nobody. I do different things. I do cooking and watch reviews. I haven't done one in a while, but I do different things. It's just me. I turn the camera on. None of this stuff's edited. I just merged the clips together. It's just me, My love of watches. I love vintage. I'm going to start doing more of my collection. And that's all I have. And please remember, time is short. Let someone you care about know how much you love them today, and have a fantastic rest of your weekend.